Honestly, it was really really tough for me. I felt like it was the worst match that I have ever played on my career. Uh, couldn't play. Honestly, I've been practicing really well here in this tournament. The previous days, I was feeling great, hitting the ball clear, moving well. Probably I felt like he was another sport playing in the center court than the other courts. The balls were faster on the center court, bounced much more than other courts. I warmed up before the match, and yes, I said it was a totally different feeling. I don't know why, and yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I felt like this way, but honestly, I couldn't control myself. I couldn't be better. So this match it was impossible to win, and that's all.
Jeff Walner with the Associated Press. So the delay and then restarting today, did you feel like that might give you a chance to kind of reset from last night and come back better today? And what was your thought process last night as you were kind of preparing for today to resume today?
Well, I just try not to think about the match last night. I just want to recover as best as I can, to have a good rest and be ready for today's match. Yesterday I didn't play well as well. Honestly, we didn't play rallies yesterday, so it was just with serves. Tried to put some balls in, and that's it. So I think yesterday the longest rally was 5 balls, so I couldn't get feelings yesterday. So I just thought that have some rest, and tomorrow it's gonna be another day. Probably I'm gonna feel better, but it didn't happen. So I just try to step on the court and try to feel better, but I couldn't.
Charlie Clifford, NBC. After last year's incredible final with Novak, did you come in this week thinking, okay, this is my turn to win in Cincinnati?
Well, I always go to a tournament thinking that I'm ready to win that tournament. Just thinking that I want to put a good tennis, a good game on the court. But as I said, honestly, I came here thinking that I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna put a good tennis, because I'm used to playing in this court. I know how to play in this court, but I felt like totally different surfaces, totally a different sport. And it couldn't happen. So, but my mindset and my feeling is that I'm ready to win in every tournament that I go.
Carlos, you had a moment with your racket in the third set. Have you had that feeling on the court before during a match, or is that a new feeling for you?
Well, I felt sometimes that I wanted to break the racket. It never happened before, because I could control myself, in those situations, in those feelings, and most of the time I could control myself, and it could go better in the matches, or in the situations that I've been feeling before. Today I couldn't control myself, because as I said, it was I was feeling that I was not playing any kind of tennis. So it was really frustrating for me. There is at some point that I want to left the court. I don't want to be on the court anymore. So it was a really hurtful moment for me. And that's it. I think some players, a lot of players, during their careers and during some certain moments, they can control themselves, and it was one of the moments for me.
Carlos, hi, David Kane, tennis.com. You mentioned it feeling like a different sport out there. Do you mean relative to compared to last year? or compared to how you're feeling on the practice court? What about it made it feel like a different sport?
For me, this year, comparing to other courts, as I said, I've been practicing pretty well, feeling great. Yeah, this year, and as I said, I warmed up before this match in the court 5, and it was a totally different sport for me. That's my feeling. And I remember, for example, yesterday. I stepped on the court and I warm up. The 5 minutes warming up, and we couldn't put two balls in. It was incredibly different. It was insane. So I don't know why that's different course, different kind of speed, the surfaces. So that's what I felt.
So now, moving forward, do you take anything from this match? Do you analyze it, or do you just wipe the slate clean, turn the page, and move on?
Well, it's gonna be really difficult to find some good stuff from this match. So I want to forget it and try to move on to New York. I'll go. I'll move to New York and I'll try to practice well, to get used to those courts, and I will forget this match, because I think it is impossible to get any good things about this match.
¿Eres fan de Alcaraz? ¿Tal vez conoces a alguien que lo sea? Demuestra tu pasión por el español con nuestros productos exclusivos. Camisas, buzos, tazas y mucho más. Haz clic en los productos etiquetados en este video y adquiere el tuyo ahora.